everybody! Good morning! I am so sorry. I have no idea what happened to my video. No idea. It just all of a sudden it just was gone. I will go ahead and start the story over. I'm so sorry for everybody who was watching before, but I figured let's just start over. Hopefully this time it will work perfectly. Good morning and welcome to Storytime. And I'm gonna start right off with our first book. It's called The Good Egg. We're gonna be talking about friendship, about being a good friend, and about even sometimes being a good friend to yourself. So here's our first book, The Good Egg. And he is a cutie. Let's see what he has to say for his story. Oh, hello! I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries, I'll water your plants, I'll change your tires, I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. I've always been a good egg. I've been this way from the start, even in my earliest days, back at the store. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. And they are. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. A very good egg. No one seemed to care, though. Every night I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then one fateful morning I noticed some cracks in my shell. Yikes! They were everywhere. No, he has a sign that says kick me. That's not very nice. Those were naughty eggs. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself, the pressure of making sure everyone was as good as me. He's got his IV of yolk. It's fixing him up. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. I left that night. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Out there on the road under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. So he was going to be a good friend to himself first. I took walks, I read books, I floated in the river, I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathe in and I breathe out. I even started painting. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. I started to feel like myself again. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. Here we go. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Welcome home. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Heyo, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. Sure, every once in a while, someone's still a little bit bad, but it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home. Aw, what a great story! He was a good friend to himself, and he was able to be a good friend to his friends. So I didn't get to use my friend Groundhog Puppet because I was at my house on Groundhog's Day. So I brought him out today to help me sing our first song. So if you like the movie Toy Story, which I love the movie Toy Story, there's a song in the movie and it's called You've Got a Friend in Me. And you probably know this song, so you can go ahead and sing along with me and my groundhog pal. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Well, thank you, Groundhog Pal. Maybe we'll bring him back for another song in a minute. Here's our next book. It's called A Letter to Amy. I wonder why he would be writing a letter to his friend. Let's find out. I'm sorry, I forgot to say, the other book was by Jory John and Pete Oswald, and this book is by Ezra Jack Keats. I'm writing a letter to Amy. I'm inviting her to my party, Peter announced. Why don't you just ask her? You didn't write to anybody else, said his mother. Peter stared at the sheet of paper for a while and said, well, this way it's sort of special. He folded the letter quite a few times, put it in the envelope and sealed it. Now I'll mail it, he said. What did you write? His mother asked. Will you please come to my birthday party? Peter. You should tell her when to come. So he wrote on the back of the envelope. It is this Saturday at 2. Now I'll mail it. Put on a stamp. He did and started to leave. Wear your raincoat. It looks like rain. He put it on and said, it looks like rain. You better stay in, Willie. And he ran out to mail his letter. Here's Willie. That's his little dog. Walking to the mailbox, Peter looked at the sky. Dark clouds raced across it like wild horses. He glanced up at Amy's window. She wasn't there. Only Peppy, her parrot, sat peering down. Willie, didn't I tell you to stay home? Oh, no. There's Willie following him. Peter thought, what will the boys say when they see a girl at my party? Suddenly there was a flash of lightning and a roar of thunder. A strong wind blew the letter out of his hand. Peter chased the letter. He tried to stop it with his foot, but it blew away. Then it flew high into the air. Come back, letter. And landed skipping across a hopscotch game. The letter blew this way and that. Peter chased it this way and that. He couldn't catch it. Big drops of rain began to fall. Just then someone turned the corner. It was Amy. She waved to him. The letter flew right towards her. She mustn't see it or the surprise will be spoiled. They both ran for the letter. In his great hurry, Peter bumped into Amy. He caught the letter before she could see it was for her. Oh no, she fell in the big puddle of water. Quickly, he stuffed the letter into the mailbox. He looked for Amy, but she had run off crying. Now she'll never come to my party, thought Peter. He saw his reflection in the street. It looked all mixed up. I bet he was very sad and upset. When Peter got back to his house, his mother asked, "Did you mail your letter?" "Yes," he said sadly. Saturday came at last. Everyone arrived but Amy. "Shall I bring the cake out now?" his mother asked Peter. "Let's wait a little while," said Peter. "Now! Bring it out now!" chanted the boys. "All right," said Peter slowly. "Bring it out now." Just then the door opened. In walked Amy with her parrot. "A girl, ugh," said Eddie. "Happy birthday, Peter," said Amy. "Happy birthday, Peter," repeated the parrot. Peter's mom brought in the cake she had baked and lit the candles. Everyone sang. "Make a wish," cried Amy. "Wish for a truck full of ice cream," shouted Eddie. "A store full of candy and no stomachache." But Peter made his own wish and blew out all the candles at once. Oh, what a great birthday party. He had all of his friends there, and Amy got the letter and she came and she wasn't angry at him. What a great story. Let me grab my groundhog puppet. He fell onto the ground, unfortunately. Here he is. He's back with us. I haven't given him a name yet. Oh no, maybe we can call him Morty. Morty Groundhog. I don't know. I just grabbed that name. I don't even know why. All right, here we go with the groundhog. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Let's do that one more time. Here we go. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Thank you, friend Groundhog. All right, here's our last book, Stick and Stone. And Stick and Stone is by Beth Ferry and Tom Lichtenhelt. Stick, stone. Lonely, alone. A zero. That's because he looks like a zero because he's round. A one. That's because he looks like a one because he's a straight line. Alone is no fun. You certainly can't do the teeter-totter if you're by yourself. Stick, stone. Along comes Pinecone. Makes fun of Stone. That's not very nice. Won't leave him alone. Vanish, says Stick. His word does the trick. Stone whispers, "Gee, you stuck up for me." That's just what sticks do. Friends do it too. Stick, stone, no longer alone. Stick, stone, a friendship has grown. They wander, explore, lays by the shore. Look, there's even some friend dolphins out there. Then thunder and rain. Boom! A loud hurricane. Stick is windblown. There goes Pine Cone. Hold on, calls out Stone. It's a very scary storm. Again, he's alone. Oh, poor Stone. Search day. Stick. Stick. Stick! And search night. No stick in sight. What's this? A huge puddle. Stick stuck in the muddle. Oh. Stone rescues him quick. Cowabunga! Kersploosh! And out flies Stick out of the puddle. You rock, Stone, says Stick. That's just what stones do. Best friendship rocks too. Stick, Stone, together again. Stick, Stone, a perfect 10. Whew. To the end. And look what's happened here. Here's Pinecone. Do you want to know what Pinecone says? Sorry, I needled you so much. I don't know. Maybe their friendship is going to add another friend. And do you know what? That's so great when you have another friend come in. Because 2 friends is great, but 3 friends is even better. That's even more fun to have. All right, here's our last song. And it's If You're Friendly and You Know It. So, if you're friendly and you know it, clap your hands. If you're friendly and you know it, clap your hands. If you're friendly and you know it, then you really want to show it. If you're friendly and you know it, clap your hands. If you're friendly and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're friendly and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're friendly and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're friendly and you know it, stomp your feet. Clap your hands. That's it! So, thank you everybody. Thank you so much for putting up with my computer deciding that it didn't want to do the video today and then coming back to watch me again. I really appreciate it. As always, we have so many fun books to check out in the library. We have lots and lots of books about friends. Those are not only the 3 books about friends that we have. Those are just some fun ones that I decided to pick out. But if you would like to read some more stories about friends and being a friend, call the library or send me an email and I'll go ahead and pick out some books for you. But until next week, I hope that you all have a fun week and I will see you next Tuesday. Thank you for coming to Storytime. Bye!